Hello world, from whichever time zone you're catching me from, my name is MD90. Welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button, turn on the bell notification to all so that you do not miss the uploads that come up. And the easiest way for you to navigate the channel is to head to the playlist. You'll find videos curated for you based on your interest. So if you're interested in the Kutika podcast, you'll find a playlist for that. For news and trends, there's a playlist for that. Exclusive with MD90, a bunch of playlists that are created based on your interest. So the easiest way to navigate the channel is head straight to the playlist and you'll find what you're here for. Consider becoming a member of the channel. Right next to the subscribe button is a join button. You click on the join button so that you can become a member of the channel. You support the team on the production and a number of things that we're doing here, and we appreciate that.
Well, Malawi continues to mourn its late vice president, and also there are others that died in a plane crash a couple of days ago. So the requiem mass for the late Saulos Chilima and at St. Patrick's Parish in Lilongwe is underway. So President Lazarus Chakwera, Madam Mary Chilima, and the firstborn son and several people are in Lilongwe this afternoon to pay their last respects. So he's yet to be put to rest, which is likely to be this coming Monday, but the requiem was held. So these are some of the images coming from Malawi. That's the current president, Lazarus Chakwera, Waisi Wet there, and then that's the coffin of the late vice president of Malawi. So more images from that. But the issue that seems not to be going away or going anywhere soon is the issue of JJ Banda and his alleged abduction. And more layers and tiers keep coming through with regard to that. So the Patriotic Front posted, Speaker of the National Assembly, Nelly Miti, took time to see a member of Parliament, Petauke Central, Honorable J. Banda at Mainasoko Medical Center a few weeks ago. JJ Banda was alleged to have been abducted and tortured and left for dead. So that's what's going on with regard to JJ Banda. But another member of parliament that brought up the issue of JJ Banda in parliament was Nkana member of parliament, Binwa Mpundu. And something happened in parliament. Just stand by as I show you what happened, what is Mpundu was trying to
proceed. 2 minutes, you have 2 minutes.
Madam Speaker, our colleague, the Member of Parliament for Petauke, has struggled with his health condition for the last 17 days. Problem.
Oh, the honorable member for Ghana. Order. Honorable member for Lunte, why are you standing up? Order, honorable member.
So that's what happened. Poka also must have made a comment towards Binwa Mpundu, and that's what prompted him to respond like that in parliament. He was trying to bring the plight of JJ Banda to the speaker and the rest of the world, and then he was interrupted by Poka Buswe. So he was trying to correct him, and that's when this
happened. Proceed. 2 minutes, you have 2 minutes.
Madam Speaker, our colleague, the Member of Parliament for Petauke, has struggled with his health condition for the last 17 days. Problem.
Oh, the honorable member for Ghana. Order. Honorable member for Lunte, why are you standing up? Order, honorable member.
I'm sure he wanted to say a lot of colorful things, but he kept on saying Ulimukulusan. That's clear enough. But breaking news, several heavily armed police officers are currently breaking into Honorable Bolman Lusambo's Chamba Valley residence. So that's what's going on. If you remember, a couple of, should have been just 24 hours ago, a court issued a bench warrant for Bowman Lusambo and his wife, Nancy, for missing a court appearance without giving any reasons or explanations. So now these police officers went to his house. So the Patriotic Front posted this to say, Justice and Corruption Commission officers forcefully break into Bowman Lusambo's residence, seeking to apprehend and take him into police custody. The SEC officers broke into Lusambo's residence to claim and to claim to be enforcing a bench warrant issued against the former Lusaka province minister for missing a court session. So if you remember, that was issued by the judge. So pretty much they went to his house to do their job. So those are the images that were taken as they are opening the gate or breaking into the gate. Then they managed to enter. So details whether they found Bowman Lusambo in his house are yet to come out. But that's what has happened. They have followed Bowman Lusambo and his wife for them to be arrested based off the bench warrant that was issued by the judge. And then PF say, why take Edgar Shagalungu to court 5 times over the same matter? Why him? So if you remember, about 24 hours ago, I notified you that Edgar Lungu was to appear at the Supreme Court with regard to his eligibility to stand in 2021 elections and there were future elections, to say he had served his 2 terms as president. So meaning if he was to stand, and considering that he stood, he was on the ballot paper in 2021, simply means that was an invalid thing. So that's where the conversation is coming from with that regard. So several police officers surrounded the Supreme Court. And then, as expected, Patriotic Front members also decided to show up at the same event. So Edgar Lungu later on posted and said, fellow citizens, earlier today, I was accompanied by our party vice president, Honorable Given Lumida, Secretary General Raphael Nakachinda, and members of parliament led by Brian Mundwile and others, fellow members of the Central Committee, to the Constitutional Court, where the matter in which my 2021 election nomination was petitioned came up for hearing. Today, the matter came up for hearing and has since been adjourned to 8th July 2024, when it will come up for determination. Let me express my profound gratitude to our party supporters and other Zambians who turned up in their numerous numbers to give solidarity and support. God bless you, Edgar Shagalungu, 6th President of the Republic of Zambia and Patriotic Front President. He signs it off. And those are the images that came from the Supreme Court. And a couple of videos also accompanied these images. So these are Patriotic Front members that showed up at the Supreme Court to support Edgar Lungu. So where you see them coming, that's the difference between the courts and there's a separate, roundabout just behind them, there's a couple of them to a standstill. Those are the numerous members that Edgar Lungu was referring to that came to support him at the Supreme Court. So that's what's going on. The court is yet to determine whether the matter is thrown out or it proceeds for hearing, because this is not the first time it's coming up with regard Edgar Lungu's eligibility. It was determined right before 2021, and it has come up. So that's what the PF were referring to, say, how come it keeps on resurfacing? So the Constitutional Court are yet to decide whether that matter proceeds or it gets thrown out. That's the date that has been put up, the 8th July, when they will determine whether there'll be. So these are Patriotic Front says thousands of Patriotic Front supporters thronged the Supreme Court grounds to support former President Edgar Shagalungu, and those are the images and the video that I showed you earlier on. More images from the same message. Or is there's something that has happened that is interesting. So the Catholic priest is on abusive letter. If you remember, Archbishop Banda has been accused of a number of things. So that's what they're referring to there. And they say they deny all allegations. And the Patriotic Front is simply alleging that it's a UPND ploy against the church. Obviously, that's just propaganda. It's yet to be confirmed. The church, in their response, I doubt they've cited it was PF it was UPND that was behind that, but we're yet to get more details with regard to that. Once Shufetayali turns 50 years today, so happy 50th birthday for Shufetayali as he continues his life in exile, self-imposed exile. So that's the news, ladies and gentlemen. If there's anything that comes up, I'll keep you posted. Stay tuned.